Hey everybody, Hillman here. Happy Friday to you. I hope everything went your way this week. I didn't think yesterday was ever going to end at work, but it finally did. I was able to come home and relax a little bit. I did a bunch of yard work this morning, and it is hot here, but I'm sitting in the shade drinking a cold beer and about to light up a cigar. So I wanted to make a video and a normal SPU, show you some new toys that I got. And I am drinking another summertime brew. This is a orange blossom amber. It's made with orange peel. I've tried a couple of times in full grain or all grain recipes, home brewing, to make using orange peel, but it never did come out very good both times. I mean, it was drinkable, but it wasn't what I was looking for when I made it. And this is pretty good summertime beer. Hold this up a little bit closer to you. Tastes a little bit more like grapefruit to me, but still refreshing nonetheless. So that's all that I care about. I am sitting in the middle of mosquito heaven. We have mosquitoes here. They're horrible. The flies are horrible. The mosquitoes are horrible. It's horrible. But anyway, let me show you a couple of these toys that I got. For my cigars, this one here just happens to be a Rocky Patel Vintage 1990. I'm not much of a Rocky Patel fan. Most of the time they have some type of a construction issue, but I do enjoy this particular cigar. And they're a good deal when you find them, like on Cigar Bit or whatever. And but I really enjoy the Rocky Patel 15th anniversary. That is a really, really good cigar. This one here has a light chocolate aroma to it, a little bit of barnyard, and it's a pretty good stick. I believe that this one here is a Toro, I believe. I'm not sure. But let me show you a couple of these new toys I got. Two are cigar related and one is just for fun. And what I bought myself here was another Cuban Crafters cutter. And if you're just getting into cigar smoking, I highly, highly recommend that you invest in a quality cutter. If you go down to your local BM, they'll usually give you one of these little plastic single guillotine cutters, and they don't last very long if they work even when you get them. This particular one is Cuban Crafters. This one here is stainless steel. I had a plastic one that was a Cuban Crafters Perfect Cutter plastic one, and I have no idea where it went, or I would have sent it in and gotten it replaced, because it too does have a lifetime warranty. And it was probably about, I'm going to say, 6 years old, and it just disappeared. I don't know if I left it at my nephew's house, I left it out somewhere, I have no idea. So I spent a couple of dollars more than the plastic one and got the solid stainless steel. This thing here comes in this nice little gift box. That bad boy is solid. It's got the backing plate. It's got the hole where you can cut your torpedoes. Man. But anyway, man, talk about brain lapse. It's just like, yeah, you know, and it was gone. But I like these D-rings better than the round fingers. They seem to fit my fingers better. Seem to have a little bit more control over it. So let's get this cut up with this one. This will be got this in the mail last week after I ordered it, and I haven't used it yet, so this will be the first cut. Get her lined up here. Put it up against the backing plate. And a nice, solid, nice cut. Stays in here until you get ready to get rid of it. And I am just going to set it back in the box. And that's a nice little cut. Pretty good draw. Now here's my second toy that I got. I've used, I got it in my pocket. I have these little Ronson lighters here that you can buy. You can buy these all day long for about $5-6 at Walmart, CVS, Walgreens. It's a single torch lighter. I've got about 5 of these, but this one here is old as old can be, and the other ones that I have are still wrapped up brand new, never been used, because this one here just keeps on going and going. It's pretty good for lighting in an emergency if one of my other lighters isn't working. I don't use it. I used to use it all the time, but I've gotten now where I've smoked so many cigars that I like having a quick light, a quick light with a good solid. So I'm into quads. I like triples or quads, and so I got me a new lighter. It came in this little pouch, and it too has a lifetime warranty. This is a Vertigo quad, and this is called the Churchill. This just happens to be the blue metal finish. Has a fuel window in it. Has a flip up. You can see the quad. I don't know if you can see that or not. Nah, you can't. But it makes a red flame. Novel. But it's a great lighter. The only thing I don't like about it is a gas hog. And it doesn't have much adjustment in it. It's either medium or full on, and the full seems to work better, so I can get it lit faster. But I'm going to get this toasted up here real quick. Let you see what I'm doing here. A little bit breezy here today, but you know, you can't have a skeletal piper video without some wind noise. I got this one from buylighters.com, I believe. It was $18, I think, $14 or $18 with a lifetime warranty. I encourage you, if you do get into cigar smoking, even pipe smoking, buy you some stuff with a lifetime warranty and save yourself a headache. You can buy a lot of off stuff, a lot of cheap stuff, but go and get yourself something that you'll be happy with, like this quad lighter here, this Vertigo, or this Cuban's Perfect Crafter. I will put links in the box to these so you can go check them out and see if it might be something you want to get. But this, a high quality cutter, is the main thing that you should invest in whenever you start cigar smoking, whether it be a Zycar or whatever. I just happen to love the Cuban Crafters, but a lot of people love Zycar and you know, Calabre or Calibre or Cocamunga or whatever, however you want to pronounce it. But this is your main investment, because a great cutter will save you a lot of aggravation and a lot of wrappers. Trust me. Drink. Okay, so what is my next toy that I want to show you? The one that's just for fun. A little bit of spice. Almost a bit more spicy than I remember. I hadn't had one of these in a while. I was going to grab a Alec Bradley Black Market, but this one was in the front, so I just grabbed it instead, and oh well. And oh, I did pick up this hat. My wife and I went to a flea market last weekend, and it was hot as hell. But we had a good time walking around. Didn't spend too much time there. A little bit smaller than it normally is, but she saw these hats, and I'm an Army veteran. Spent 6 years in the military in the United States Army, and she wanted me to have this, and so she picked it up for me. Love you, honey. I have a great, great wife, and you guys out there, if you have a good woman standing behind you, you are one lucky dude. You better hang on to her, because nobody else is going to put up with you. Anyway, okay, fun. Let's get to it. Oh, there's a fly right there on my beer bottle. What I have here is the Bug Assault. This thing is more fun than fun should be allowed. You put salt in here, iodized salt. You cock it, sight pops up, has a safety here. Let me flip this around. You got a safety here, and it shoots one single burst of iodized salt, And that fly just died. Skeletal Piper. 400 and however many I've killed to 0. Haven't missed yet. But it's not hard to miss. You know, it's not hard to miss when you're only 3 feet away. But these are a little pricey. These are $39.95 from Amazon, but it's hefty. It's great construction, heavy plastic, and you can oil it in a couple of spots to make it a little bit smoother. But it doesn't leave a lot of, you would think shooting iodized salt that it would leave a lot of residue everywhere, but it does not. I mean, there is a little bit. I'm not going to say that there's none, but there is a little bit, but it's very fine. And this is fun. When you got as many flies as we have here, I invested in some fun because I like to look at flies and say hello to my little friend. This is safety. Anyway, guys, that's my toys. That's it. Don't want this to go on forever. Look at these cutters. Check out the links and see if it's something you might want to buy. And I guarantee that you will appreciate having a good quality lighter and a good quality cutter when you take up cigars. So I'm going to sit out here, finish my beer, finish my stogie, and until we share another beer and another stick together, you two, go buy you some toys, and peace.